follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Game time in it. Game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A give up the middle to Gibson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Heineke. This is caught. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll go. It's Gibson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson punching it in from a yard away. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Jones to Galladay there for a Giant first.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the dart ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. A first down carry for Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Jones to Galladay, first down, Giants.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He'll buy some time right. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Barkley, inside handoff. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Now Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
On 2nd and goal, Jones rolling to his right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
The Giants on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They go play action. Now Heineke. On the move to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Off the play fake, Heineke. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for him, too.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Heineke now looking to throw on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On play action, Heineke. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To the air again, Heineke. Got his target, Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 33 yards. And the Commanders have moved out in front. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his RAC, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
That felt like a trap, because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. And that's complete to Shepard. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st and 10, Jones. Looking for his receiver, Sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Sliding out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call, and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And a short gain down to about the 33. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Slot man moves right. Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down. Play action now. Here's Heineke. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Kayvon Thibodeau coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. The Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Heineke on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Quick throw. Here's Shepard. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones completes this again to Shepard. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Up the middle with Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Gardner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Jones throwing on 4th down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. The slot man in motion right.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. Probably bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Heineke.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack.
Heineke. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Throwing. Heineke.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Kayvon Thibodeau
Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And that'll go as a 57-yard punt with a return of 12.
And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this 2nd half.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary,
I deserve to lose this
especially the
game.
corners who've had the receivers
Fucking
on
Danny
lockdown.
Dimes, I'll be throwing some real stupid shit all day. This is your game, bro. This is your game. I can't win with all these picks. Too many picks, man. In the beginning of the game, it's a pick. First play. Second play. And look at all the chances I'm getting, and I'm still throwing picks. I'm on a 4-game winning streak online, so I'm glad I didn't need your ass right now. I said, let me just take a break and see who I can play.
On 2nd and 7, Heineke. That'll be incomplete. Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
You solid, though. And you a real player because you play with your squad. Redskins. I call them the Deadskins, but Redskins could be problems. They have been a problem. I don't know why the fuck they how they dealt with Haskins. They kind of fucked him up.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what?
I didn't think he was bad. Number one, the Giants should have fucking picked up Haskins. We had a chance. Actually, we had a chance to get Parsons.
And sometimes it can break big.
So signs of life and what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's
I would
1st
have
and
picked
10.
Haskins before I picked fucking Danny Dimes. I'll tell you that shit.
Jalen
He
Smith,
played in a
another
bigger
big man
school,
in
plus
on
he
the
was
tackle.
big and strong.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different
Right now,
direction?
y'all only
They
need
need him,
really.
and this is his time to shine.
I always liked the quarterback. I always like Heineke. I always say, yo, he's a baller. He can ball.
2nd and 5 now. Heineke. This pass
He could ball.
by
He
Dotson.
got heart.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20.
He don't throw a bad ball. He got heart.
This is
He got legs.
2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
He got legs.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed.
Conceal
And
it.
it leads to a decision
Conceal
on
it.
4th and 1. Let's see what they
Just
decide
glad
to
this
do.
ain't on a line game. I got 4. They've been jerking me with the fucking online connect, you know. Nah, matter of fact, 2 fucking guys quit, man. This shit you don't even know, bro. They were gonna lose, they quit, and then my EA service went bad. Twice in a row that happened. I had to sign back in, and they got the win. I know I didn't get the win.
Down, they'll try and run for it.
Yeah, they caught me off guard with that. I know I didn't get the win, man. I hate these cheaters in this game, man. I don't know if that ever happened to you, but the guy quit.
Second touchdown of the afternoon.
As soon as he know that he's gonna lose,
Opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
connection went bad, saying my EA servers. With all the connection losses and all the bullshit these guys do, my record would be much better than this fucking shit. I think
Joey
originally
Sly now
we
to
beat
kick
me
off
too.
after the touchdown.
Originally when we
Right
met,
after the touchdown to extend the
playing
lead.
hard
Now
with these
maybe opening the
Redskins. I
door
told
a
these
little
guys,
bit
it don't
for
matter
Ronald
what
Love,
team
starting
it is.
field position at the 40.
Just play football, do the right shit. Turn over the ball like I've been doing.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Damn. Just keying off on my boy now, huh?
They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
This is intercepted, and that should do it.
A good game, bro. I'm glad you have to do this to me. If I needed a break, this was the break game. If I'd have went online, I probably would have played like a piece of coke.
Away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
You played good, bro. Overall.
52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying.
That I want you to beat.
Pass play here.
There's just one guy who's on the cover. I'll kick his ass. I'll be beating him.
We got control of this thing.
But just because he's in Dallas, I want you to beat his ass. If you go on my friend list, look for Flatbush Vibes. That's his name. And another friend, his name is C One Shot Deal. He used the Ravens. Kick his ass and say I sent you. Flatbush Vibes. That's his fucking name. I was streaming this fucking game.